Hi guys, this is Vishal, and this is live from. I'm on a weekend outing, and this is my first weekend in 2019, which is free. Last two back-to-back weekends, we did Millionaire Program and ABCT program and Masterminds and all that. So as we continue in the star trading concepts, and we are going to talk about RSI. And if you have seen last 3 days video, it's like a 4 day in a row. I'm doing the first, the conventional versus unconventional, then the 60-40 range. And yesterday I did a case study on how the range shift works. Okay, so let's, and if this is going to be, I'm going to teach you right now my best 5-star trading setup, which is very, very simple, very, very powerful. And you'll just see the magic. Okay, and I would strongly suggest that I will show you a couple of charts maybe, and you will go home and you'll practice at least 100 of them before you take the initial trade, so that you get more confidence and more competence and confidence to trade in the future. And also make sure you share this video with your friends. And if you want to learn more about star trading concept, maybe you can type in Malkan, www.malkanstarcall.com on and log in for a free webinar I'm doing next week on star trading concepts. So let's get started with that's the link, malkanstarcall.com, and let's get started. Okay, so let me just share my screen. All right, so you can see my screen now, and let's see. Let me show you what is a 5-star trade setup using RSI 60-40 without using any other complication. Let's see the thing. So what we do, we call this as a father-son strategy, or we can even call it grandfather, father, and son strategy. And just to easily remember, setup number one of the setups which I teach in Started a Program. So let's say get started with this one. First thing I need for a 5-star trade setup is I want the monthly RSI to be above 60. So if you see, this is a Maruti chart, and I want the RSI to be above monthly. So if I mark the lines like this is your monthly, about 60, this much period. And again, it starts moving up from here till here. So this, I have marked the 5-star zone on the monthly chart on Maruti. Okay, now I go to weekly chart. It's a 3 time frame, monthly, weekly, daily, using only and only RSI. Okay, so now within this, I need to mark the weekly chart. Now, the weekly chart can be different, and let me put it that as green lines within the blue lines. So green from here to here, and again slightly here to all the way here. So between green line is my exact 5-star zone within the blue lines, and maybe there is some more we can look at in the previous zone which we marked. In this, we can say broadly the whole range is 5-star. So let me just yeah. So let's mark the green areas again. It's already starting from the same area as blue, and from here to here. So let me just mark the areas with another line called red line. So this area, you can learn this. This to this is 5-star zone. And then again, we can do is this to this. And then from here to here is all 5-star zone, right? So now what we need to do is we need to go and check the daily chart, right? So it's a 3 time frame. Grandfather is monthly, father is weekly, and now the son is going to be daily. Can you guys hear me? I hope the voice is clear. If you can see that, yes, you can hear me. If the voice is clear, you can shout out in the chat box. And maybe you can pull some people by sharing this video right now, because I'm teaching my 5-star setup here the way I teach and Started a Program. Is the voice clear, right? Yes, thank you so much. So meanwhile, if you want to go back to go and know more about what is star trading concept, okay, and you can go back to malkanstarcall.com. So now let's go to daily chart. The red lines are my 5-star zones, right? Yes, here are my 5-star zones. Now look at this red line. What I need is, look, remember the setup is what, monthly about 60, weekly about 60, daily at 40 support. So let's see, where did I, first of all, we need to realize that this whole green zone and red zone is complete bullish. So there would definitely, if you make, you can make money when you go long, of course, not by shorting anything, right? So not to short anything in the 5-star zone. If the monthly and weekly are above 60, then you can't even think about going short. But most people use the conventional way where they think overbought, and I would say, let's say, complete rubbish. Okay, it won't make money. So if you look at all this is overbought, around 80 RSI. Look at this one daily at 6,800 levels, and it went to 9,800 levels. If you think overbought, you will never buy. So let's forget that part of it. Once you join the unconventional RSI, the 60-40 RSI, you'll forget the 70-30 RSI. So now let's mark the areas where we could have bought using this 5-star setup. Okay, and let me mark another line. Let's use another color. Let's mark it with dark green. So I want the RSI to be 40. That's one. That means first buy point was here. Second was here. Third was here. 3 chances. And if you take half chances means just around 40. 1 is here and 2 is here, around 45. All these are major swing lows, and then market went up. Now you can use from 40. If you buy, the first target, of course, would be around 60. That itself is a good swing trade, and you can convert this swing trade into a positional trade by using 1 or 2 more tools, which this is the 7-step analysis: the price, pattern, momentum, volume, price, pattern, volume, momentum, and then volatility and time, and then sentiment, and monthly and weekly. So all this is these are the buy points. Okay, and let's go to the other green red area where there was no 5-star setup. So we couldn't tell you something advanced. Secret is you can even buy on 60 support, because 60 support is extremely bullish. That's a momentum trade, fast trade. In fact, you can, once you know it's going to be going fast, you can do a lot of things, like you can buy futures, you can buy options, right? And we cover in options mastery. So there's a specific way to trade this, but this is broadly giving you an entry. Now you know the direction of the market. Maybe you can, once you know it's a 5-star zone, like monthly and weekly are at above 60, then daily you may use RSI 40, you may use stochastic at 20, you may use MACD at 0 level, you may use a Fibonacci 61%, or you may use a Fibonacci 38%. Let's say, like, if I want to use Fibonacci here, that's 38% to buy. And if I'm using anything here, let's say, which one is this? Let's say this is 61%. And so all this is possible once you need to know the main direction. So let's go to the other red area, which is this red area. Oh, that's a huge one. So this is the red area which we marked as 5-star. If you just joined, you may have to go back and check the start of the video. Maybe you can watch it again after I finish this. So how many 40 supports? 1, 2, 3, 4, and half chances 5. Of course, we can filter half chances, and we can filter this kind of situation where we got stopped out. Maybe that every strategy or every setup may have will have a stop loss, and there is a chance to go wrong. But this is why do I call this 5-star strategy? 5-star strategy because it is supported by monthly, weekly, and daily. The bigger time frame rules. Write down in your big font on your desktop above and wherever you trade, higher time frame rules. If you go with the higher time frame, on monthly, on RS, on Maruti is bullish, you have no idea. You should not be even thinking about going short in the market in Maruti. So these are all your 5-star setup, which is 60, 60, 40. And this is a pure case study. And you can check any damn stock. And exactly opposite of this, will be short, which is 40, 40, 60, below 40 on monthly, below 40 on weekly, and at 60 resistance is a 5-star setup, which we are learning. Are you guys learning something? Right? Okay. Share this video. This is awesome stuff. This is first time I'm releasing all this thing as a free content, and because I know there are people who started teaching the same stuff after learning from me in the last 5 years. I've been doing this in so many years, and the problem is that when you learn and then you teach, if you haven't mastered it properly and practiced properly, you may teach half, which can be dangerous for the further students. So just I've been doing RSI only since last 10 years. I only know RSI. I don't know anything else. I don't want to know anything else. But you need to know it well. You need to go deep and not go broad, right? So practice. Go and check 100 charts on this stock. 100. 100 means literally 100, and I say 100 every day, not only once. 100 every day, and see the magic, and then see you go the depth of it. Okay, now, there's a question which says, how do we scan Nifty 50 stocks that we are above 60? Simple. Every software, like the one which I'm using, or any software you use, or even there is a free software called chartinc.com. And there you go and say, give me monthly above 60, okay? Scan out of 220 future stock or Nifty 50. So let's say it gives you a list of 50 stocks or 30 stocks. Make that as a portfolio and run a query that which are the stocks are above 60 on this, on weekly. So from monthly above 60, let's say we got 50 out of 200. Then weekly, out of those 50, how many are above 60? Let's say they are 25. And from 25, how many are near daily 40? It's just a matter of 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Within 10 minutes, you'll get what stock to buy for tomorrow. This is how I select my stocks for swing trading, short-term trading. And this is how, if you know me, I go on CNBC as a regular guest where I play Bullseye show. This week I'm playing, you can watch me on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How I select my stocks based on the same strategy mostly. And how I, most of the times, I'm on the winning side. Not all of them, of course, there are so many experts there. But this is very simple. Anybody can do it, right? It has to be simple. I've learned something from my guru, my mentors and my coaches, that if you want to impress someone, make it complicated. If you want to help someone, make it simple. And my idea is the star trading concept is the best concept to trade, even for a layman, even for a common man. And I want to make it as simple as possible so that it can help you analyze the market in a simple manner. So let's look at one more stock before I wrap up this video. So let's say any random stock which is bullish, let's say, which is bullish stock, which is TCS. Okay, well, I've clicked on TVS. Doesn't matter, right? Okay, for us, it absolutely doesn't matter whether it's TCS or TVS. So let's say this is the area of 5-star zone, TVS motor going well, monthly about 60. Then we go into weekly chart. So the weekly chart only has few area of 5-star, let's say from here. I don't need to change the color, sorry. So green to green is 5-star on monthly. And then I change from red to red is 5-star on weekly. And then I go to daily chart. Okay, I need to mark this area. So let's mark this area with a blue and say this is my 5-star zone, this much. And then I go into daily chart, and then I see the blue zone, which is 5-star. Now here, if you notice, there's only one opportunity which came near 40 and which actually went slightly below 40. But of course, I would not be thinking of short because the monthly and weekly are about 60. So grandfather, father bullish, so no shorting in the sun. But even if we get anything near 40, we didn't get it. But we got a lot of 60 support 1, 60 support 2, 60 support 3. From every 60 support, perfect. And of course, you need to go into the candlestick part for price confirmation. Maybe after this whole 4 or 5 days which I'm doing is completed in one part of RSI, which is from the basic 60-40 to range shift to case study to a setup, which is exact. Now maybe I'll do a 4 or 5 day of candlestick. So make sure you keep watching all these videos and keep sharing this video, which is exclusive stuff. And want to know more about star trading setup, then go to malkanstarcall.com and just make sure you register for that free webinar coming up next week. I'm going to do it 23rd or 24th. You'll get an email on that, but make sure you register. Even if you don't come live, you can come for, you will get the recording for that, and you're going to get part of this. So just if you want to join my program, somebody says you want to join my program, just go to that malkanstarcall.com and I will tell you how you can join that program. And you can use charting.com for free scanners, and just give me a shout out. What did you learn from today's session? If you have to share something, what did you learn from today's session? Is this free video, which I'm getting addicted to this live video thing, because I think this is the best way to help as many people as possible, and trying to make it as simple as possible also, and make it very short also, so you can digest. You don't need to sit in front of the screen for 1 or 2 hours, just small bits, so it's consumable, digestible, practice and focus. We have no time in this world of distraction. Immediately beeps are going on, so just a 5-minute video, but a very important concept, helps you understand certain things. So I hope you're learning 60. Yeah, charting.com, malkanstarcall.com. Yes, this is already a link somebody has posted in the thing where you can find out the charts. About 60. Great job. You guys are awesome action taker. And okay, what did you learn apart from this video? So if you think this was very, very powerful, one of my best setups, I've been trading since so long and I've been teaching since so long. Of course, we can go a lot more detail into this by getting into the price part of the volume part of it, and the CIP part of it, the Fibonacci part of it, all that to make it a perfect setup. But this is the main skeleton, and this is the main setup. Yes. So just go with this same strategy, and I think you are going to your trading stock analysis or your stock selection automatically will shoot up or get better by 10 times for sure. So I hope this video helped you. And if you want to be part of this star trading community, you want to be a star trader, make sure you write in the comment section that I want to be a star trader, and make sure you register for this webinar. And maybe someone can type that thing in the comment section. Says www.malkanstarcall.com, which I already showed you a couple of times in the past. So I hope that video helps. Thank you so much for joining in, and we'll see you in grandfather, father and son, powerful RSI strategy. Learning is so simple under you. Thank you so much. That's the intention. Exact intention is to make it simple before anybody else makes it complicated for you, and you get lost in the world of tools and techniques and finding the best best strategy or best setup. It's very, very simple. Make it simple. Thank you so much. Good luck, good trading, and see you soon tomorrow. Maybe if I get a time, tomorrow is Sunday, maybe I'll log in again for some more help. Thank you so much.